Oliver Anthony. What you got for us today? Oliver just came out with his latest song, 90 Some Chevy, and came out yesterday actually, and I wanted to include this one in today's lineup, just because we've been following him, and I think he has some other songs that we are going to listen to at some point later on down the line. But as he's coming out with the new songs, I'd like to review those as they come out. He has been dropping truth bombs in every song that we have reviewed, and I am not mad at it. I am here for it, and I don't know about 90 Some Chevy, but we're going to find out what it's about today. And also just keep in mind that if you want to show some love and support to our artists on this channel, I link ways for you to do that in the description box below, and for myself as well if you so choose to do so. But that being said, let's give this a listen. Let's see what it's about.
That old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a VENMO. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
Well, this is a sweet song. And he's talking about, you know, I get home and the only thing nicer than his truck is his lady. And she better be nicer than the truck. That's all I gotta say. But I just think it's sweet, you know, like he's talking about, I've had a hard day and everything's fine when I come back home to her. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's very sweet. Very sweet.
In the back of that 90-some Chevy. Well, she's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash. She ain't had a check that I couldn't cash. I guess that she's my Carter, then I'm her cash. And I've been sitting around drinking on it. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it. 'Cause that old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a VENMO. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy.
You know, I gotta say, I love the raspiness of his voice as he's singing this song. And this is such a sweet song. And he's like, yeah, I guess I need to put a ring on it. and sometimes, I love when he keeps saying darling. She's my darling. I love it. I love it. This one's a much lighter song than some of the other things he has provided us with. But it's still just as beautiful, and it puts a smile on my face. I mean, he's really just, it's a feel-good type of song. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's keep going.
in the back of that 90-some Chevy. That old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
Stop there. Stop. Okay, so I like it. I like the song. I think it's very sweet, and I like how he's very descriptive about what we're going to go and do. Let's load the dogs up. Let's go down to the creek. We'll hear the frogs croaking, you know, until the sun goes down. And that might not sound to some people like a good time, but there are people who appreciate the slowness of that. When you've had a long day, when you are, gosh, just tired of the everyday grind of work and traffic, and I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and now it's time to go home and I gotta do it on the way back home. And you come home, I mean, you want to come home feeling to like you have peace in your life, and you want to go back to being with someone who loves you and you love them, and they put a smile on your face, and that's your person. Like, that's the person you want to hang out with. That's the person you want to put a ring on, to put a ring on it. But that's the person who you want to spend your time with. That's the person you miss throughout your day. That's the person who brings you peace. And yeah, I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. I get it. And that's going to do it for this one. So if you like the content, you guys already know what to do. But I hope you live your life beautifully, and I will see you on the next one. So bye.